All right, we are here with head women's basketball coach Chris Minner after his team's 65-61 win over Asbury. Coach, you've had a ton of wins in your career. I'm sure this one feels pretty sweet tonight.
It does, and it's one of the first ones this year we've come back in the fourth quarter and won a game, and came from 13 down at halftime, and I think it was 8 or
15, I think, going into the fourth.
15 going into the fourth, and we come back and win by 4. I think all that preseason we played, all those close games, we knew close games, but I thought our energy picked up a lot in the second half. We played with a lot of energy in the second half. I don't know how we didn't play much energy in the first half. You can't do that against the teams we play. I mean, that team's got a winning record. They've beaten some teams in our conference. We gotta respect everybody. Fear no one, respect everybody.
Yeah, what do you think contributed to that slow start?
I think it was a lot. Some of it was us, but I'll be truthful. Asbury came out and played hard.
They did.
And they came out and they played really good defense. They played really hard on defense. They used their length to bother us. They were hustling after loose balls. They turned us over 14 times in the first half. The turnover margin at halftime was -6 for us, which usually we're +8 to 10, one of the top 10 teams in the country in turnover margin. And they were hitting their threes, and we looked rattled, and I think it had a lot to do with how hard Asbury played. They came in and they really took it serious and came out with a lot of energy and played good and used their length and strength to offset us, and we just got rattled and didn't settle down, and I think we took some bad shots. But more than that, they were out hustling us and playing with more energy and heart first half, and they're good. And so, you can't, this is college, everybody can play.
Yeah. And that second half, you guys ended up turning them over 18 times in that second half, 26 turnovers for the game.
Yeah, we ended up +11 second half in turnovers, +5 for the game, and we win by 4. So that's key. But we started getting up, pressuring more. We were more active. Looked like we were more enthused. Offensive rebound-wise, we did really well rebound-wise. I don't think we shot real great, but you're not going to shoot real good every game. That shouldn't affect your energy. We went from scoring 22 points in the first half to 43 in the second. They went from 35 to 26. So that's pretty good defensive effort. We feel like we keep a team under 65, we're going to win. But I thought our focus and energy switched in the second half, and that's why it's a 40-minute game. And we had a little conversation at halftime about effort and energy.
I'm sure. Bottle that up and save it. You talked about rebounding 60 to 42. You guys absolutely dominated the boards tonight. And that's something that hasn't necessarily been the case all this season.
No, it hasn't. And, I really think that it was one of our focuses going in. And that's a pretty good rebounding team. I mean, they got some
length,
some strength.
Yeah.
And I just think, again, rebounding is 90% heart and effort. And then 10% position and finding the ball. But I thought that we really crashed the glass and got a key offensive rebound late in the game on the missed free throw.
Aaliyah Mucker with that
offensive rebound, and then that leading to 2 points for us when they fouled Desi. But I think that our experience in close games before this one, we knew you could play for 40 minutes. We hadn't come back on anybody, and now we have. So, I think that experience of having somebody come back on you, you know how that feels. You know what you got to do, settle down. Because really, if you think about it, the last 3 minutes of the game, we got a lot of stops. They didn't get very many easy shots. I mean, even that last possession, they didn't really get the shot off, and they had the ball with 19 seconds to go. So I felt like, we really turned it up, but we need to not get ourselves in that hole.
Yeah, and Desiree White was huge in the fourth quarter. Something finally clicked for her.
Yes.
She scored 12 of her 19 in that fourth quarter. That's the Desiree White you want to see every night.
Yeah, that's the senior leadership coming through, and I had to sit her out. And on this team, we're deep. So, if she's not, anybody's not getting it done, they're going to come out. And then, she decided that in the fourth quarter she wanted to play. And that's one of our seniors, one of the few seniors we had. And, I felt like she did what she was supposed to do. But really, the energy and focus changed. And so, we can't get off to bad focus starts. And I thought that second quarter we didn't play too well.
Yeah, and so now you get this win, your 5th win in a row, correct? And you're 7-5 on the season. You got Goshen on Sunday to wrap up final game before Christmas break. What kind of challenge does Goshen present?
Goshen's well coached. They're going to be well prepared. They got a pretty good size center, 6'2" center. They played a tough schedule too, so we're going to have to come play. But we're still, it's our 5th win in a row. We're still undefeated with my whole team. That's a key thing. I think people don't understand.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we have to understand that people are coming to get us.
Mhm.
When you're receiving votes nationally, it's a credit if a team beats you. You can't overlook anybody. You're not going to play perfect on offense every night, but your energy level and your focus needs to stay the same. It's just whether or not you're hitting shots or not hitting shots. And 43 points in the second half, I thought was pretty good. And we're young. I mean, we have sophomores and freshmen out there, and so we're trying to learn that. But the good thing is, it's a sign of a good team when you don't play your best and you still get a win.
That's right.
And all we got to do is stay focused and do what we do. Play another tough team on Sunday, and if we can wrap that up and hit the break, I think we'll have momentum. And it's going to be different. We might, they might play man, might play zone, but I really think Asbury came and played well in the first half. That was one of the best defensive performances against us, and we have to understand that. We have to respect everybody but fear nobody. But we got to come out harder than that. But hey, fantastic win. It's a
Absolutely.
rivalry game. And when you play a rivalry game, you throw the records out, you throw the levels out. And every time we play them, the 3 times I've played them here, it's always been a single-digit game. And it's a big win for Midway to beat Asbury in any sport. And so, I told the girls after, I was really proud of their comeback. And they showed heart, and they didn't give up. I mean, it's easy when you're down 13, down 15 to give up because nothing's going right. But to have a young team do that win today is huge, because usually young teams don't do that.
Yep. All right, Coach. Congrats on the win. Good luck on Sunday.
Thank you.